Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you stumbled upon a forgotten food item in your pantry? A few weeks ago, I was exploring through my pantry and stumbled upon a forgotten pack of cookies. I couldn't help but wonder, are they still good to eat? Now, I knew the cookie had a best use by date printed on the packaging, but could I trust it? I decided to put my expertise to the test and delve deeper into the mysterious world of shelf life. And I decided to conduct a little experiment. I carefully examined the packaging for any sign of damage, unusual smells, or discoloration. To my surprise, everything seemed intact. So I decided to take a bite, fully aware of the potential consequences. To my amazement, the cookies tasted just as delicious and energizing as ever. But this experience made me ponder the significance of those code dates we encountered on the food packaging. As a food lover, I am sure you have encountered similar situations. Perhaps you have discovered an unopened can of soup in the back of your cupboard, or stumbled upon a bottle of salad dressing that you didn't remember buying. These moments spark a common question. Can I still enjoy this food, or should I toss it away? Let's find the answer together by understanding the concept of shelf life and how it influences our everyday choices. While strolling through a supermarket, thinking about which product to purchase, you notice different dates on the packaging, like sell by date, best use by date, and use by date. But what do these labels really mean? Are they just suggestions or something more? The truth is, the shelf life of a food product is the time it takes for it to decline to an unacceptable level. However, what is considered unacceptable can vary from person to person. Let me illustrate this with an example. Some individuals may find even the slightest odor in fish to be unacceptable, while others might prefer a strong aroma. Right? This variation in personal preferences is why determining the shelf life of a product is a judgment call made by food manufacturers or retailers. They establish a minimum acceptable quality, which is MAQ, for the product, defining the level of degradation beyond which they no longer want to sell it. Now, let's consider the factor that influence the actual length of a product's shelf life. It depends on several key elements such as processing method, packaging method, and storage conditions. Take a fresh milk for an example. The shelf life of a milk varies depending on the storage conditions. Milk held at room temperature will spoil faster than milk stored under the refrigeration. Furthermore, canned or processed milk stored at room temperature can outlast pasteurized milk kept in refrigeration. Fascinating, isn't it? It highlights the importance of understanding storage conditions and their impact on the freshness of our food. So, you see, the shelf life of a product is not a fixed number, but rather a range influenced by these factors. To assist consumers in making informed choices, food manufacturers have adopted various code dating systems. Food manufacturers have implemented code dating systems to help us make informed decisions about the freshness and quality of the product we buy. These codes come in different forms and serve distinct purposes. We have the pack date, which indicates when the product was manufactured. Then we have the display date, which tells us when the product was placed on the store shelves. Moving on, the sell by date is the date by which the product should be sold, ensuring it reaches consumers with ample time for consumption. And here we have the best use by date or best before date, which is the last date for maximal quality. It lets you know when the product is at its freshest and tastiest form. It's a guide for optimal flavor and texture, but it doesn't necessarily mean the product is unsafe to consume beyond that date. Finally, we encounter the use by date or expiration date. This date indicates when the product is no longer acceptable and should not be consumed. It serves as a safety measure, ensuring that we don't consume products that may pose health risk. Predicting and monitoring shelf life has become increasingly important in recent years. For new products, especially without a distribution history, predicting shelf life helps manufacturers understand how long their product will remain fresh and safe. These predictions are based on the mechanisms of deterioration and the rates at which this deterioration occurs. Innovations have also introduced time temperature indicators, labels, or tags on foods that respond to a combination of time and temperature. These indicators are a valuable tool, as both time and temperature play a crucial role in the spoilage of foods. And there you have it, folks, a glimpse into the intricate world of shelf life and a dating of foods. Understanding these labels and considering the storage conditions is key to enjoying a safe and fresh food. Share your stories in the comment below and let's continue this discussion. Stay tuned to my channel as we will dive deeper into the world of food science. Until then, keep those taste buds delighted. Thank you so much for your support.